Good morning. I know it's hard to wake up because the sun's in your eyes, and sometimes life kinda sucks, but you got this. And hey, you never know, there's a million different ways that this whole day could go, so I'm just popping in to say,
What you call this coffee? Tastes like poop.
It does. It tastes like crap.
Hello, lady. Here we go. Dysfunctional show. I got a producer over here screaming in the corner. I got Scary yelling because his eggs are burnt.
Ladies and gentle creatures.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Oh, welcome to Cinco de Mayo. We are all around the world. Look at this. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the day. I hope you survived Cinco de Mayo. I barely did, but it was a festive day. How's everybody doing? Are y'all feeling good?
Yeah.
Look at Danielle. Danielle, you were in Jacksonville yesterday. Where are you today?
I'm in Orlando today.
Oh. Did you go to Disney yesterday?
We did for a little bit, but we're going to spend most of the day there today, so that would be lovely.
Oh, wow.
You were invited. You could have come.
Let's all feel sorry for Danielle, who's at Disney today.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Oh, how fun. You go out and enjoy that day. I don't even know why you're here. I would just head on over now.
Because I love
Break
you
in early.
guys.
Well, love you. Thank you for showing up. We appreciate it. So Danielle's in Orlando. There's Gandhi. Gandhi, where are you?
Hello, I am in New York City.
Oh, look, someone who decided not to go have fun.
Hello.
Good morning, Gandhi. How you feeling today? You good?
Feeling great, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Scary was up late at the Met Gala. We have to get all that info later. You still have your makeup on, I see.
I
Looking
know.
good.
I'm
Good morning.
dragging my wagon.
Froggy, how you feeling today? You good in Jacksonville?
Yeah. All good. No complaints.
Look at that. All around the globe. Producer Sam's at the end, the tip of the table. How are you?
I'm just chilling at the tip. I'm having a great morning.
Chilling at the tip. And there's, oh, look. It's a straight name. Buenos dias.
Buenos dias, Elvis Duran.
How was your Cinco de Mayo?
It was fantastic. I'm excited for Cinco de Mayo, like you said.
I know. Well, here it is. You have no choice. It's here. And there's Scotty B in Master Control. Good morning, Snot B.
Good morning.
We got Diamond watching your text at 55100 and taking your calls at 800-242-0100. All right, so I got to be a little self-serving, as always. Last night, the Knicks. God, what a nail biter. What did you guys see the game? Jeez.
Yeah. They were down by 20 and came back made it to overtime and then won.
They pulled it off. So I said to let's see, Nate and Scary, I said, what's one of those typical basketball rev-up songs they play at the game?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, this is definitely a rev. This is where the cheerleaders come out and do their dance. Anyway, welcome to Tuesday. Let's get into some trouble today. What do you say?
Yeah.
Are you for this? Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I felt like I was at an actual basketball game when that song came on. Do they play that song anywhere else other than basketball games? I think that's it.
Like cheerleading conferences.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that's it.
We got Marissa, line 2, our first caller of the day, just got back from her twin daughter's cheerleading competition in Orlando. Look at that. She's touching all the bases we're touching. Not only Orlando, where Danielle's located, but she just talked about cheerleading competition, and we did too. Isn't that scary?
Yeah. That's very coincidental.
Marissa, you didn't fly into our world-famous Newark airport, did you?
I sure did.
Oh, she made it.
Oh, my God, you made it. I know, but how was it? How was it getting through there?
We had a 4-hour delay. So my kids were like, oh, let's get back in the car. Let's go to a park. I'm like, no. It doesn't work that way. We have to stay here. So, I mean, it could have been worse. A lot of our friends' flight was canceled. But we luckily made it in. So.
Well, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of pretty beautiful, picturesque parks around Newark Airport. I don't know. You could have gone out and had fun.
I also ironically work in Newark too, so I'm on my trek there right now dealing with the sinkhole traffic. So that's
well. See that? Look at New Jersey. It's falling to hell. We got sinkhole traffic on Route 80. We've got an airport that's not functioning. What else can go wrong? Don't answer that. So your twins were in a cheerleading competition in Orlando. How did they do?
They won actually, so it was very, very exciting.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You know what we ought to do? Maybe
it was a great time.
Can we have your daughters come to the station and teach us how to do one of those pyramids? I think we could do one of those.
Yeah.
Who would be on the top? Who's the lightest person on our show? The smallest? Gandhi.
Gandhi, she's so small.
Yeah.
But I have bony knees. I would hurt people, I think.
All right. Well, we're going to put you at the top. Anyway, well, thanks for listening to us, Marissa. Welcome back to Jersey, where everything's falling to hell. You are the first caller of the day. We love having you here. What do you have for our friend Marissa?
Well, thanks to Hackensack Meridian Health, we're going to send her some Elvis Duran apparel.
Nice.
Oh, I love that.
Oh,
we don't know. We don't know what that means, but it's something. It's on the way. Marissa, thanks for listening to us. I know it's a rainy day, but it's gonna. When's it gonna get sunny up here? Scary? Do we know?
We could see a little bit of sun tomorrow, but if we're talking like nonstop sun, we got a couple of days for that. Maybe.
All right.
by the
Maybe
end of the
August.
week.
Okay. Well, listen, Marissa.
Great.
Thanks for listening. You hold on a second. Have a beautiful day. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Perfect. Let's get into the 3 things you need to know from Gandhi and get on with the day. All right, Gandhi, what's going on?
Hello. All right. The Real ID deadline is tomorrow. The Trump administration says all states will need to comply by that May 7th deadline. Real ID is an enhanced security driver's license that will be needed to board any domestic airline flight in lieu of a passport. So if you have your passport, you'll be okay. Some states are complaining of long lines right now at the DMV. If you plan to travel, you definitely need to get this or find that passport and bring it with you. The White House says it's cutting off new federal research grants to Harvard. It's the latest in the war of words between the Trump administration and the Ivy League institution. Education Secretary Linda McMahon sent a letter to Harvard's president citing serious failures in dealing with discrimination and for not allowing viewpoint diversity. Harvard has previously said the president is attempting to stifle free speech and academic freedom. And finally, we talked about this yesterday, but today we are celebrating some important people. It's National Teacher Appreciation Day. In addition, it's also National Nurses Day, marking the first day of National Nurses Week. Yes, we love all of them.
And by the way, this is not a competition between the nurses and the teachers.
No.
They both deserve their corner of the game here.
Exactly.
So what are we doing to celebrate?
We're going to be very nice to them and give them all kinds of amazing prizes, right, Nate?
Yes, everybody.
Yeah, everybody. The
right.
week for nurses ends May 12th on the birthday of the late Florence Nightingale, who was widely recognized as the founder of modern nursing. So again, teachers, nurses, we love you. And those are your 3 things.
You guys ready for your Monday?
Yeah.
Sorry, it's Tuesday. I gotcha.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
Tate McRae just walked in. What happened? Where'd your gum go?
You just took my gum.
Nate just followed a middle school teacher and made her spit out the gum.
Tate, may I give you some advice? Never give your gum to a stranger.
To a stranger.
That feeling of owning your first Mercedes-Benz is hard to believe, but it's real. From the leather stitching to the iconic design, every element of a Mercedes lives up to its reputation. See for yourself at your local dealer. Offers are waiting.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Born from the tragedy of 9/11, the Tunnel to Towers Foundation has been honoring America's heroes ever since. Donate $11 a month at t2t.org. That's T2T.org.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
So we got together with our best friends and we had a wonderful Cinco de Mayo lunch in beautiful Warren, New Jersey. We went to La Colina Mexican Cantina. That place was festive as all get out. You would have loved it. I would love to take you all there. Everyone that works there is so nice, and the tequila was flowing. The margaritas were tasty. The food was fabulous, and
there's
we
sugar
just sat
skulls. You said there were sugar skulls.
Oh yeah. Day of the Dead is all over the place, and there's Frida Kahlo. As a matter of fact, one of the servers, she dressed as Frida, and I said, Frida Kahlo actually has that monobrow, what is it called? She said, okay. She came back, unibrow. She came back from the restroom and she had one. I'll send you a picture. She drew it on. Anyway, we just had a great time.
How many margaritas did you have?
I had 2. I can't do many margaritas. 2 margaritas. That means you know what that means.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have that song, Scary? Because I forgot what the 1, 2, 3, and 4 margaritas mean. Let's see if we can play that. 1 margarita is I open up my legs.
Yeah.
I'm going to open my legs.
I'm going to open my legs. And there's 2 and 3 and 4. You agree to do
two's a
other
good
things.
time as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. I'll take all 4. Do you have it, Scary?
Yeah.
Give me 1 margarita, I'ma open my legs.
Okay.
Give me 2 margaritas, I'ma give you some. Give me 3 margaritas, I'ma put it. Give me 4 margaritas, I'ma put it. Give me 5 margaritas.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't make it past the first.
Well, you can't do number 3, so.
That's true.
Do you have proof? Do you have proof?
I'm curious now.
You don't have the right plumbing for 3.
Yeah, you
How do you know?
You got to skip to 4.
You got to go right to 4.
You gotta go right to 4.
I may have to skip 3 and go on to 4. God, what has happened to our careers? I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, it was a good time had by all. I'll leave it at that. Did anyone else go out and have some Mexican or margaritas or anything?
I ordered it in, and it was great.
That's nice.
That's acceptable. That works.
Love
Did you have any margaritas?
No margaritas.
Oh, well.
Sorry, I didn't put anything anywhere weird. But the day's young.
I know. Well, just a reminder, if it's one
Give me
margarita.
one margarita, I'ma open my leg. Give me 2 margaritas, I'ma give you some. Give me 3 margaritas, I'ma put it. Give me 4 margaritas, I'ma put it. Give me 5 margaritas, I'ma give.
All right. No, it's good to have that as a reference in case we forget. If you get to the 5th margarita, God knows what happens there.
I know. I need that answer. It's chaos.
I think maybe by Friday we'll figure it out. Let's get into the horoscopes. Producer Sam, how you feeling today?
Quack, quack. It's my favorite part. In my head, it's the Aflac duck.
Give me 3 margarita and put it in my quack quack. All right, who are you doing your horoscopes with?
How about Gandhi?
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Please.
All right, if you celebrate a birthday today, you celebrate with George Clooney, Meek Mill, and Angel Reese. Happy birthday, everybody. Capricorn, you are the author of your life. There will be messy chapters, but don't hand the pen to anyone else. Your day's a 10.
Aquarius, instead of letting the fear of failure stop you, let the fear of regret be your motivation. Your day's an 8.
Pisces, don't wait until you feel ready. Do it anyway, and trust you'll find the confidence along the way. Your day is an 8.
Aries, roots grow deep before they rise. Just because you can't see progress doesn't mean there's not something there. Your day's a 7.
Taurus, it's great that you're there for others, but be there for yourself as well. You can't pour from an empty cup. Your day's an 8.
Hey, Gemini, it's all right to lose sight of where you're heading. Just regroup and see if continuing forward is still in your best interest. Your day's a 9.
Cancer, rejection is another form of redirection. So accept that it wasn't right for you and there's better opportunity on the horizon. Your day's a 9.
Leo, sometimes the best wisdom can come from starting over. So don't fear a reset. Your day's a 6.
Virgo, be open to the opportunities that present themselves to you this week. One can lead to something significant. Your day's a 9.
Libra, just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it won't. So don't give up that hope. Your day's a 7.
Scorpio, it's okay that you don't have all the answers. Just have the courage to seek the important ones. Your day is a 6.
And finally, Sagittarius, you're allowed to find joy in the journey, even if it slows you down. So enjoy each step as you take it. Your day's a 5, and those are your Tuesday morning horoscopes.
Remember our friend Paola who drove all the way from Boston to LA and relocated her family?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And we did Where in the World is Paola? She relocated with her family and her turtles to Los Angeles. Today's her 50th birthday. Happy birthday, Paola!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Isn't it fun how we just collect all these great friends along the way? And she's definitely one of them. Danielle, what do you have coming up?
All right, we've got the Met Gala wrap up. We'll talk about it just a little bit. And Benson Boone, Elvis, he's going out on tour.
Here he goes. I love Benson Boone. How amazing. All right, all of that and more. We got a busy day ahead of us. I think Gandhi actually went into the laboratory and came up with some new connections for us today.
Yes, absolutely.
Nice.
Can we do an early one, Nate? Can we do one?
Absolutely.
Okay.
What?
Well, thank you. All right, so we'll do connections next, too. At least we have something to do. Okay.
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show. Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
I believe tomorrow is the deadline to get that new driver's license with a star on it. The what's it called?
ID.
The
Real ID.
Real ID. Yes, the Real ID. I don't have mine yet. But, as long as you have your passport with you if you want to fly, you can. They said also if you don't have a passport, you can just take the pile of information that they need at the DMV and you can go into an interview at the airport and someone will let you fly eventually.
Oh, God.
Yeah, they said you'll have to arrive at the airport 3 hours early to do that.
Yeah. So in other words, go get your Real ID. But the problem, yeah, exactly. The problem is that there are, of course, the deadline tomorrow, as I said, there's long lines. I know Patty is up in Syracuse. She works at the Syracuse, New York DMV. Hi, Patty. Welcome to Tuesday. How you doing?
I'm not so bad. It's been an interesting ride.
Oh, I bet. Well, yeah, we all have an interesting ride every day in one way or another, don't we?
Yep.
So you said you had long waits at the DMV yesterday?
Yeah, especially from my office, because I'm up in Syracuse, New York, so it's kind of, compared to the offices in the city, it's a small office. Our wait times are usually about a half hour from start to finish, and we're at 2.5 hours yesterday.
Wow. And it's all because of the new ID, right?
Yes. Yeah, people are panic shopping.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people also don't realize that you need more proof of your identification to get this ID than your regular license.
Right. Everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've been married for 30 years. What do you mean I need my marriage license?
Yeah. a little strange, some of the stuff.
A little. But, you know...
I was born in 1936. They didn't give you birth certificates at that time.
Really?
Yeah, they
I
didn't.
heard that one yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I was like,
I'm
wait, what?
I'm sure you hear everything. Yeah. People just say what they think is right,
Yeah.
and it's not. Hey, so here's the thing about this Real ID. It is not mandatory at this point unless you need to fly on an airplane. But if you have a passport, it will get you on the plane. You're fine. So, I mean, you don't have to have this ID by tomorrow if you're not going to fly anywhere soon. You can wait until the lines go down a little bit, right?
As long as you have a passport, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're not going to fly, you don't have to worry about it until it's time to fly. So it's good to get it done eventually, right? I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or get into federal buildings. If you need to get into the Social Security building, or if you need to get into a federal courthouse, you're going to be standing outside waving if you don't have that.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, at some point, I'm sure this is going to seep into voting. So I think you would probably want to go get this stuff squared away as soon as possible.
Get it started, right? Exactly. But to panic today to show up at Patty's office and I got to get it today. You may not have to. The only time I need to go into a federal building and. I guess is if I'm in handcuffs, really, so I'm not worried about that.
Right, and they'll let you in anyway.
Yeah, always have handcuffs with you. You'll get right in. Scary has a question about the DMV. He has a theory about the DMV.
Oh, boy.
What do you want to say to our friend Patty?
Yeah, it's more of a theory. I always feel like whenever I enter the DMV, I'm the hottest person there. Oh my God. And I'm not a very attractive guy by any stretch of the imagination. But I feel like, so is that right? I mean, what are your thoughts?
What say you,
Yeah,
Patty?
it runs a close second to Walmart for what not to wear.
So let me ask you another question. Is there such a thing as a DMV for only attractive people? Because I haven't seen it.
No.
Okay.
Well, so like if a celebrity has to get their license, are they showing up at the DMV and just waiting in those lines, or how does that work?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You are no more important than the guy that's in front of you. Sorry about your luck, Chuck.
Yeah.
Wait. So if George Clooney needs his license renewed in Los Angeles, and I'm at the DMV, I could very well be sitting next to George Clooney?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works in other states, but I know in my office, you're no more important than the guy that's in front of you.
Well, good.
Wow.
It should be that way. I mean, I can see someone at the desk waiting to get their ID, and they say, "So, Gaga, is that Gaga?"
Right.
Right?
Like, has anybody ever tried to big time you? Like, do you know who I am? And you just send them right back?
No.
Okay.
No, up in Syracuse, we don't have a lot of egos.
Okay. Okay, good.
Okay.
Go
All right.
Syracuse.
Well, look. So there's no. So Patty reminds us there's no emergency to get it done today, unless you need to fly tomorrow and don't have a passport. So, so if you want to wait till these lines dip down a little bit for a couple, maybe give it a week or two, right? Then go do it then. I think that's what I'm doing. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Right? I'm good.
And don't you have to make an appointment
Make
now?
a reservation.
Yeah. That's what
Make a reservation before you go
Yeah.
into the office, because that is a guaranteed walk-in. If you don't have a reservation, we turned about 75 people away from our door yesterday because they didn't have reservations. Boy, were they missed.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. All right. All right. Well, Patty, you have been very helpful, and I love that you're there if we ever need anything DMV related. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Not a problem. You guys have a good day.
Okay, you too. Thank you for listening. So Danielle is in Orlando. She headed over to Disney Springs and had dinner with our friend Lisa yesterday. And you guys are going to Epcot today. Tell us how your time in Orlando is so far. Are you having a good time?
Yeah, it's been great. Disney Springs was beautiful last night. The weather was perfect. We went out to eat. had some food, did a little shopping, just kind of walked around and took it all in. It was really, really nice. And then we stayed at a hotel actually right near the radio station. The radio station is about a half an hour from the Disney parks, from all the parks. So we drove here, and now after this, we'll drive to Epcot, and then we'll do Epcot, and we'll do Magic Kingdom today.
Oh, God, how fun.
So I'm excited. Yeah, I can't wait.
How many times per year do you go to Disney or
I don't
Orlando
know.
parks?
I try to go at least 3 times if I can.
Wow.
Even if they're short visits. Like I'm trying to come back in August because that's when they're going to kick off Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween. So I'm trying to get my sister and I to come back in August for that. So.
Oh, how fun. Come on, Gandhi. Let's fly down and join Danielle today.
Let's go.
Yeah, happily. Let's do it if we can get out of the airport. But when you go to Magic Kingdom, do you get to touch animals? How does that work?
No,
that's the
no.
Animal Kingdom.
That's the Animal Kingdom.
Yeah. You get to touch them there?
No, you do not.
Gandhi, we've got to take you to Disney. You got to learn all this stuff. There's so much to learn.
Seriously.
We got to get you down there. And I want to be the one that takes you. I want to take Gandhi. Gandhi, you have to go.
I've never said no. I'm in.
I was invited to that party as well. So yeah.
Yes, you were.
Thank you.
Okay, Danielle, we have to take Gandhi to Disney.
Thank you.
All right. All right, let's get into Danielle's report. What do you have going on today, other than the Met Gala?
Okay,
is
so
anything else going on?
Did any of you see any of the people on the red carpet for the Met Gala yesterday?
I did, and I saw there was a lot of beautiful stuff on the red carpet. I thought, or the blue carpet.
And I told you a couple days ago that we all thought we were going to find out that Rihanna was pregnant with her third baby there, and we did. We found out that she's pregnant with her third baby, so congratulations there. Andre 3000, I thought, had a very interesting outfit with the piano on his back. He also released a new instrumental album at the same time, 7 piano sketches, so I guess it all goes together. Janelle Monáe looked absolutely beautiful, red and white pinstripe suit, this huge diamond brooch that was made from tequila. That was pretty cool. Halle Berry looked beautiful. Lizzo was one of my favorites. Can you guys guess why Lizzo was one of my favorites?
Why is that?
Who did she look like?
I didn't see Rizzo.
Oh, she looked like a little bit of Cruella de Vil. She had a platinum blonde look and that black and white, outfit. So she looked like that. Love that.
Right.
Doechii was there. She was in Louis Vuitton from head to toe. Shabuzi in a black suit. I mean, I could go on and on. If you want, get a chance, Google and check out what everybody looks like because it was
beautiful. Great. I never want to go to one of those things because I would not fit in. But I will say this is the first Met Gala I remember that actually had a theme that meant something,
Yeah.
Usually it's just like, okay, dress like a box. I don't know, okay, great.
That's next year.
This year was a little more meaningful. All right, go ahead. Sorry. What else?
All right, so we've been talking about the Oasis reunion and that they're going out on tour and that, okay, will the tour actually happen? Because we all know Liam and Noel Gallagher do not get along. So it's like, well, let's see what happens. Apparently, this is a rumor that organizers are doing everything they can to keep the brothers totally separate backstage. That includes different quarters, separate VIP lists for friends and famous fans, separate after parties. Basically, the only time they're going to be together is on stage. That is the rumor going around right now. Okay. And that's how to keep things calm so that they actually maybe make it to the stage.
I know, but they fight on stage too.
Well,
so
that's true.
This is not guaranteed.
Right. That's
I remember in that documentary they did, their manager said just because they got in the van from the hotel to go to the venue, that did not mean a show was happening. They could get into a fight on the way, and one would say, I'm not performing tonight. That was it.
And what's crazy is that we've been there. We were at a show with them for our radio station, and one of them did 2 songs, said it was too cold, and walked off. So, I mean, we've seen it. We've been there. It's very
lunacy. That is
crazy.
insane.
So crazy. A man drove through the gates of Jennifer Aniston's house in Los Angeles yesterday. She was actually home when it happened. Thank goodness she's okay. Her security held the man at gunpoint until the cops came and arrested him. It's not known what he's booked for. They said he was in his 70s, though. So, and they also said that he didn't have like any kind of a backstory where he was a stalker for Jennifer Aniston or anything like that. So they're looking into all of this. Benson Boone is hitting the road, Elvis. It's the Beautiful Things tour, and he is going to be going all across North America starting this August. Actually, it's called the American Heart Tour. So it'll kick off things in St. Paul on August 22nd. He'll be in Chicago and Boston and New York City. Tickets will go on sale to the general public this Friday at 10 a.m. local time, and I'm guessing you will be in some of those seats, Elvis, won't you?
Absolutely. Benson Boone, and I want to see Gaga, too.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I cannot wait.
Do you guys have a list of concerts you need to see coming up?
Yeah. September 5th, by the way, is when he's going to be at the Garden in New York City, if you would like to jot it down.
Anyone? No one wants to go see a concert? What's
Absolutely.
with people?
I want to
there's so
see
many.
Gaga so much. Yeah, she's going to be amazing.
I'd love to see Gaga. I want to see Benson Boone. I definitely want to see Casey Musgraves. Like, there's a lot.
And also, Thomas Rhett is going to be in town in the summer, so I think Scotty and I are going to that together. And then also, I'm pretty sure Ed Sheeran's going to be doing some stuff, so that'll be good. Bad Bunny is also going to be doing some stuff. He announced his new world tour. Yeah, so then it's going to be an amazing tour, but there's one little exception. There's no plans for the United States yet. We don't know yet if he's coming here or when he's coming here. You're going to see him in Costa Rica and Peru and Japan and France and the United Kingdom. Tickets go on sale this Friday. My guess is he will add some dates here, but not yet. So I'll keep you posted. So let's see. What are we watching? The next 3 episodes of Andor on Disney Plus. You've got David Spade Dandelion on Amazon, Neighborhood Wars, Parent Wars, FBI International, The Cleaning Lady, and Gandhi. You said you just finished 4 seasons on Netflix.
Yes.
What are your thoughts?
I think it's very interesting. I'm still trying to figure out how I feel about the show. I don't want to ruin anything for anybody. It's a really quick watch and it's really easy, and it's got a really great cast.
Is it funny?
Yeah, parts of it are definitely funny.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Well, you can watch that, and that's my Danielle report.
I'm gonna try to pick it back up today. I got halfway through the first episode.
I think it'll take you like an hour and a half to watch the whole thing, maybe.
Oh, really?
Wow. Really
Okay.
fast. Yeah,
It's that fast.
maybe 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have a new Connections for us. This is Connections number 44. You've done that many?
Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely. I think, you know what? I think let's start with 45. There's 44 and 45. I think we should start with 45.
Okay, for whatever reason, I guess
Yes.
it'll reveal itself why you wanted to do that. All right. Explain to everyone what Connections is all about.
So you'll have 4 pieces of audio, and they're connected in some way, whether it's the artist, the title of the song, a sound in the song, a theme of the song, whatever it is. You just have to find what it is that connects those 4 pieces of audio.
All right, none of us have heard this. This is brand new to all of us. So let's let's listen in to Gandhi's Connections number 45.
Hey, Zach. Yo. Last night at the movies, you went too far.
I feel more comfortable with aggressive dogs. This is actually the guys who put me on the map.
Oh, what?
Wow.
I have no idea.
It's like when you look at the connections, you're like, well, none of these work, but they do.
No clue.
Well, there was a song in there. I don't even know what that song is. That's where I'm kind of baffled a little bit.
Okay.
So, okay, let's hear it again. Maybe I'll figure it out. Okay, listen closely.
Hey, Zach. Yo. Last night at the movies, you went too far.
I feel more comfortable with aggressive dogs. This is actually the guys who put me on the map.
All right. Oh, Scary says he got it.
Does he?
Yeah, I'm going to mouth it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes!
All right. You know, there's money on the line here, Scary. If only you didn't work here, you could win some cash.
Yeah.
Fire me. Good job.
So, okay, call. What?
Fire me and I'll call in.
Please.
Okay.
Fire him. I want him to walk away with his $500 and then he's destitute for the rest
That's a
of his
bad
life.
deal on second thought.
Oh, my goodness.
And I'll call in. All right. Well, if you want to text us 55100 or just, call Diamond. That's how we need to get this done. The Connections. It's Connections 45. 800-242-0100. And as Nate said, there's money on the line.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
The only thing good about coming to work on a Monday is Teddy swims this year. You're the only good thing going on in our
I
beautiful
come to
lives.
work every Monday with Teddy Swims, and it's not that cool. I promise you that.
That feeling of owning your first Mercedes-Benz is hard to believe, but it's real. From the leather stitching to the iconic design, every element of a Mercedes lives up to its reputation. See for yourself at your local dealer. Offers are waiting.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
With spring celebrations in full swing and Mother's Day just days away, Macy's has the perfect gift ideas and spring fashion must-haves. From Karl Lagerfeld to Steve Madden, lightweight knits to timeless jewelry. Shop now at Macy's.com/gift guide or shop in store.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
A lot of response today and yesterday about this month being Nurses Month, Appreciation Month, and Teachers Appreciation Month, and today's Nurses Appreciation Day and Teachers Appreciation Day. People are texting and saying they love how we support our teachers, and they are grossly underpaid. Most of them, absolutely. Mm-hmm. And that's a problem there. And as far as nurses go, a lot of them are overworked. I mean, their shifts are way too long, and I don't know. We love you both, and so thank you for listening. And I'm hoping this month will bring to light some things that management and school system boards need to know. Keep an eye on your people, because without them, you're nothing. Yeah, Nate, what?
Once again, I'm going to bring up The Pit. Greatest show on television,
right?
On Max, yeah. And it's about a day in the life of an emergency department. And throughout the whole day, you're like, well, when do these people stop and eat? And in the deep dive I did online, it's so true. They don't have time. There's no time to even stop and take a sandwich or a slice of pizza. They're running from patient to patient to patient to patient. They don't have time for themselves. The entire day. All those nurses and everybody.
So for nurses, we love you. Teachers, we love you.
Yeah.
And without both of them, seriously, a hospital without nurses, a school without teachers.
Terrible. Yeah, exactly.
No such thing. All right, let's get to this Connections from Gandhi. Connections 45. Here it is.
Hey, Zach. Yo. Last night at the movies, you went too far.
I feel more comfortable with aggressive dogs. This is actually the guys who put me in the map.
All right, be very specific. Gandhi needs a specific answer for this. Those 4 pieces of sound have... God, I can't talk. Those 4 pieces of sound have something in common. That's the connection. Line 17 is Dawn out in Bordentown, New Jersey. How you doing, Dawn? Welcome to the show. What's going on?
Hi, good morning. I'm great. How are you?
Morning.
I'm doing very well. I'm speaking for everyone. Are we all doing well?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good. Oh,
all right.
I love you all. I'm so happy to hear your voices. Good morning.
Well, as we are yours. So, Dawn, this is Connections number 45 from Gandhi.
Okay.
We need a specific answer. What do those 4 pieces of sound have in common?
Is that they all have the name Lopez in them?
Oh, no.
One does. Wow. Yeah, there may be one of the 4 has a Lopez in it.
Yeah.
But, all right.
Oh,
but you know what?
I thought, was that Jennifer Lopez? I thought the last one?
No.
Ooh, no. But wait, hold on. Hold on. But sort of, but not.
Right. I can see why you would think that.
Yeah.
We'll explain that in a second. All right, Dawn, you go have a great day. Thank you for listening to us every morning.
Ew. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Kelvin, line 5.
Kelvin. Good morning.
Good morning. I like how you did the sing song. Good morning. Good morning. Kelvin, those 4.
Every so often.
And I appreciate it. We need it. We need help too. What do those 4 pieces of sound have in common?
I think they're all people of Mexican descent.
That's it. Right. Read down the list for him, Gandhi.
All right. So first it was Mario Lopez, then Cassie Ventura, then our dog whisperer, Cesar Millan, and Selena, the original Selena Quintanilla.
There you go. And of course, that was very appropriate. Yesterday was Cinco de Mayo.
Yes.
Today's 6 de Mayo. And we all celebrate it. And the timing is perfect on that one. What do you have for our friend, Kelvin?
I don't have 1. I don't have 2. I don't have 3. I don't have 4. I have $500.
Wow.
Yay.
Yeah, that's tough. Oh, well, you do. We all do. What are you going to do with all that money?
We just went to Legoland and we watched the NYFC soccer game this weekend with my family.
Oh, yeah.
So we need
nice.
that. Those 2 boys are expensive.
Yeah.
Yep.
They it's
Shout
all
out to my
expensive.
2 sons, Hunter and Caden.
Well, good. Hey, guys.
Hi.
Dad just scored $500. Hands off. All right. Have a great day, Kelvin. Thank you for listening to us. $500. We appreciate you listening.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Hold on one second.
I love you guys.
Great connections. We love you too. Great connections. Thank you. So we're going to go back to 44 in a few moments.
Okay.
And that's pretty cool. And the $500 comes to, oh, wow, I love this, from our friends at, ready?
Yep.
Top Dog Law.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, when I was running across 58th Street during our break during the show and I twisted my ankle, That could be a slip and fall right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Elvis, you were on company time. I think that's a workman's comp claim.
I do. Oh, my gosh. All right, look, for any serious car accident or injury case, our friends at Top Dog get you top dollar. Call them today. Find out what your car accident, your slip and fall, or construction accident case could be worth. Completely free consultation. We love our friends at Top Dog. We love them so much, and their commercials are so fun. Yeah. We're like, let's take money from them too. So we did. So $500 went to our friend Kelvin. Top Dog Law, the official law partner of the Elvis Duran Morning Show. Did you know we have an official law partner? Yes, we did.
Thank God. I need that.
A retainer? I have so many questions.
Oh my gosh.
We're all going to be suing each other.
It's going to be just a mess in here. So call our friends. Give our friends a holler at Top Dog Law. That's Top Dog Law on Instagram and topdoglaw.com. And there you go. Let's get into the three things we need to know from Gandhi. And then we'll go backward to Connections 44, maybe later today if we have some time to get that on. I love that. That was a great one.
Awesome. I'm glad you guys liked it.
All right, Gandhi, what's going on?
All right. It looks like the issues at Newark Airport are a little deeper than we thought. Many workers actually walked off the job because of some serious safety concerns. It turns out that air traffic controllers briefly lost communications with planes under their control, unable to see, hear, or talk to them last week.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. That's,
oh, God.
Which makes a lot more sense why the one guy said it's not safe. Okay. The incident, which happened April 28th, led to multiple employees going on trauma leave, which is what contributed to hundreds of delayed flights. There are more today. The airport, which we know is one of New York's busiest hubs, has been battling staffing shortages for more than a week now. U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy said on Monday that contact with air traffic was lost, but he also says it did not mean that the planes were going to crash. President Trump, right? I don't know.
As long as they don't hit each other.
Right, we can't see them, hear them, or talk to them, but everything's fine.
Cool. As long as they just stay away from each other, they won't crash.
Right. God. All right. President Trump said he's not sure what Canada's prime minister wants to talk about when the two meet today. Prime Minister Mark Carney is scheduled to speak with Trump at the White House. The high-stakes meeting comes in the midst of a trade war between the two nations. Trump told reporters Monday in the Oval Office he thinks Carney wants to make a deal that everybody does. Trump also increased tensions, suggesting again that Canada should become part of the U.S. And finally, scientists across Utah are searching for a meteorite that streaked across the sky and fell somewhere over the Salt Lake Valley this week. They think it fell near Ogden. Educators at the Clark Planetarium say it's a busy time for meteors, with the Eta Aquarid meteor shower currently peaking. They're looking for the remnants, but they're not sure exactly where they are right now. And those are your three things.
Yo. I'm going to play hooky. Goodbye.
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show. Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
Hey, look, Danielle, I wish my mother, when I was growing up, had some of your motherly traits. My mother was very, very Southern, prim, proper. That that's her, you know. Mm-hmm. You played Do, Marry, or Kill with your son and your husband. Who plays Do, Marry, Kill with their son?
Yeah. When we were sitting at the dinner table, I was like, all right, do, marry, kill. And I started like naming off things. And Sheldon's like, you're serious right now? I'm like, yeah. So I'm going through. And then after I did it, I'm like, is that a good mom thing to do? I'm not so sure this is a good mom thing.
Why is it bad? What's wrong with Do, Marry, or Kill with your family?
He's 19. He's going to be 20 soon. I mean, he knows what all this stuff is about. He knows, he's heard the game before. He knows it's not serious. So I thought it was okay. I was doing
who was it? Who was on the list?
So I was doing same sex. You guys don't know anybody who was on the list, but I was doing same sex for some of it. Then I was doing, like hot girls for some of it. Then I was doing for me. And then I did a couple people for me. And Sheldon's like, are you really going to pick from those people? And I'm like, yeah, but let me think about it. So I took it very seriously. And I thought about it. Yeah. So yeah.
I love how you told your son who you would do.
Yeah. I think it's an important get to know you game.
Don't you think? I think so. And by the way, Scary still got killed, even though he wasn't mentioned. How that works.
He wasn't even part of the list, and he still got killed.
Yeah, it's crazy how that happens and how that works.
Damn, Danielle.
Scary.
That's awful.
That's you, all right.
Yeah.
I can't believe Skype is officially dead.
Aww. Yeah, they killed it yesterday. It's completely gone.
They merged it into Teams or something. It's like hidden somewhere.
But that was our baby. When we started pandemic broadcasting, that's what we started with. We then switched to Zoom not long after, but I very much remember logging into Skype and seeing all your faces. It's crazy.
Yeah, so Skype is gone. If you're looking for it today, that's what happened. Gandhi was showing us this video of this robot that was trying to attack someone.
Yes.
I mean, look, we've always said these robots are already kind of creepy.
Right.
But when they lose their minds, or they don't have a mind, when they lose it and they start attacking people, luckily this thing was kind of tied down and tethered.
Yes.
I mean, what's the story?
So there was a factory in, I believe it was China, and they were just sort of demoing it and testing it out to see if things would work. And it snapped and started just hammer fisting at factory workers who were there. And the video is terrifying because they're trying to get away from it. And it looks like it's really making an effort to go get them. Like, what kind of coding did it read instead of what it was supposed to read?
Yeah,
or did it read what it was supposed to? I don't know. It's
That
very
is
weird.
freaky.
Well, it is freaky, and I don't know. When robots started being more, the freestanding and free walking robots started to come into play.
Yeah.
That's where I started freaking out. I understand if it's an assembly line, they're all connected to the floor, building cars and stuff.
Yeah.
But when they're walking around, and they can punch you in the face and walk away. And they're probably bulletproof, too. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. That's like the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
Maybe it was angry because it found out it wasn't getting paid. It's like everybody else here is getting paid except for me.
Okay, let's bring that up. So, more and more delivery companies are using robots to deliver dinners and stuff.
Yep.
A friend of mine, he had, I forget which service it was. He had dinner delivered to his house with a robot or a cart, whatever it was. And the thing asked for a tip.
What? That's crazy. That is crazy. Absolutely not.
What the heck's it going to do with a tip?
I don't know. I'm not going to give a tip to a robot. That's the whole point of having a robot, so we don't have to tip it, right?
Save it up and take a vacation.
No, you get 0. Sorry.
Oh.
Okay, look, mark this down. Today we talked about how absurd it is to tip a robot. How long from now will we look, oh God, remember we used to say, no, I'm never going to tip a robot.
Yes.
I just tipped one, and we just tipped a robot last night. I don't know.
Internets.
You guys, we all see the delivery robots, right?
Yeah.
Where we are, because they're all over where I live. And I weirdly have like a little affinity toward them. Like, oh, hey, little buddy, how are you? And I know it's not real and it has no feelings, no human-like qualities whatsoever, but it just looks so cute and it has a happy face or a sad face if there's something in the way and it gets confused and its face changes. So I don't know. I could see it kind of happening in the future.
Would you just give a tip to a random robot that's rolling by delivering someone else's food just because you like them and think they're cute?
No, as of right now, I wouldn't. But I wonder if at some point they're going to be expected to get tips because there's like a human operating it. So then does that person get money? I don't know. No, the little box right now, I'm not tipping it or giving it anything. I just get out of its way and I treat it kindly because I'm scared.
Nate, would you tip a robot, Nate?
I'd tip it over.
Nate, that is not nice.
Hey, listen, this is a tough world. It's just a matter of time before people start taking advantage of these robots.
I saw videos already on it. I saw TikTok videos where they're destroying these things in some of these cities. That's awful.
This is like an episode of Black Mirror, guys.
It really is.
Seriously. Totally.
We're living in a Black Mirror world, it seems.
One day these robots are going to take over somehow and beat the crap out of us all, and it's going to really happen. It's going to be nuts.
Do you guys remember that robot that tried to make it all the way across the United States? It was like 10 years ago. So there was a robot that tried to, it was going to just attempt to cross the U.S. It was going from Boston to San Francisco. And somehow it did a pretty good job until it got to Philadelphia, at which point they said it got stripped beyond repair and decapitated.
Yeah. I remember that.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness.
It was like a hitchhiking robot.
Someone just sent a text in and it says, I would tip that robot just in case they need to remember me when there's an uprising.
Exactly. That's why I'm nice
Elvis
to them.
Duran tipped me. He is safe. Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah. What's your thought here? Let's close it out, Nate.
See that story a couple of weeks ago? They had robots competing in a half marathon.
Oh, God.
So they were running against humans. They didn't win. I mean, they were still faster than Scotty B, but they were competing, and they're getting faster and faster, and they're at some point going to outperform us.
Wow.
It's just a matter of time, people.
Well, wherever they go, they do outperform us. That's kind of why they're being created, right?
Yep.
Bummer.
Yep. All right. Oh, I thought we'd just give you something to think about and make you all happy.
Yeah.
on this magical Tuesday.
Another free money phone tap coming up next.
Don't call me ever again.
For the Elvis Duran in the Morning Show free money phone tap, no purchase necessary. Void in Montana, New Mexico, Washington, and where prohibited. For more info and rules, go to elvisduran.com/contest. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. The free money phone tap.
Oh, yeah. Thanks to our friends at petmeds.com. We're about to give you $1,000 with a free money phone tap. I'm on PetMeds now. I love this Dr. Marty Nature's Blend Essential Wellness Premium Freeze-Dried Raw Dog Food. My dogs love it. And sometimes I moisten it and make it a little different for them. It's freeze-dried. It's cool. But one of the many cool things about petmeds.com is that when you want to buy treats and essential nutritious food like this, you can put it on the auto ship. And so it'll show up on its own, just like Amazon does with paper towels. I love petmeds.com. If you got pets, you know how much we love them. We love to spoil them and keep them healthy. PetMeds is not just prescriptions, which they've been doing better than anyone else for like 30 years. Great prices on prescriptions for your dogs and cats, but also everything else you need to keep your dog or cat looking fine and feeling fine. Also, they have this NexGard combo, which I love. It's that one and done monthly topical for cats. It kills the fleas and ticks, prevents heartworm disease. Danielle, you need this.
Yeah,
and for your
that's
cats,
nice.
and for your cats too.
Jesus. Thanks.
I mean, look, we're rolling into, tick season, even though they're actually year-round, but it was summertime, more ticks are rolling around, more people are walking in and out of the house. I would get this NexGard combo, and once again, it's from PetMeds.com. They are the OG online pet pharmacy, and they do so much more than just prescriptions. It's all delivered to your door, whether you need prescription meds, flea, tick prevention, or just fun treats, whatever. Pet Meds makes it simple, affordable, and trustworthy. We love them. As a matter of fact, if you order on PetMeds.com today, use the promo code Elvis, and you get 40% off your purchase. Now, have you thought about that? 40% off your purchase, that's a large chunk of money right there. It's a great deal, only from our friends at PetMeds.com. Again, PetMeds.com. When you're signing out, use the promo code Elvis for 40% off your purchase. And if you're caller 100 now, thanks to PetMeds.com, you win $1,000 with a free money phone tap at 800-242-0100. Let's go do it. Scary.
Yes.
Hit the phone tap. Let's
Don't
go.
answer the phone. Elvis Duran. The Elvis Duran phone tap.
I hear you have a phone tap, Danielle.
I do. Okay, so Mandy is tapping her husband, Donald. They have considered selling their house, but they have decided against it. So Mandy's like, I really still want to put the house on the market, so maybe we'll mess with my husband and pretend that I did. So I'm calling as the realtor.
All right. Let's see what happens at Danielle's phone tap.
Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Mandy Bomeril, please.
She's not here right now. Can I take a message?
Sure, this is Lisa Casley from Your Real Estate. I'm calling to set up the open house for this Sunday.
You're supposed to do a open house this weekend?
Yes, Sunday from 12 to 4 we had discussed.
That makes no sense.
Because your house is on the market and you're looking for buyers.
No, our house is not on the market. What are you talking about?
Okay. Okay, so Mandy, who I'm Marilla, owns the house. Her name is on the mortgage. And I had a conversation.
And Donald Amarillo, who owns the house, who you're talking to right now.
Okay, well, I apologize because I'm very shocked that you don't know about any of this. But she and I had a conversation, and we went over the papers. I've been to the house to make sure...
What the are you talking about?
Well, I've been to the house to make sure that it looks good, that it's presentable. I've given her some tips and suggestions how to make the house look more, livable so that people would want it.
Look, we had been discussing this, but we had come to the conclusion that it's better to stay put. So,
sir, I think you should learn to communicate with your wife a little bit more because obviously the house is for sale.
Lady, who the hell are you? Okay? I don't think I need any...
I'm her realtor, and the house is on the market. I have the paperwork signed. I will be coming to your house and putting my real estate sign in your lawn.
And I'll be calling the authorities to drag your ass off of my lawn because my house is not for sale, lady.
Oh, Mandy, are you there?
Oh my gosh, he's going to kill me.
You know he's going to call you any second now, so miss the call and we'll call him back.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey.
Did you book the house for an open house on Sunday?
Yes.
What the
It's an open house. That's it.
I got this lady calling me for the realtors telling me that the papers are signed?
No, I didn't sell the house. I didn't sell. I mean, papers are signed, meaning that she can represent us.
What is wrong with your head?
So if you get back from playing golf and I tell you that we're about to make like a load of money, that's not okay with you? That's not a good surprise?
That's fine making a load of money, but if you would discuss it. How about if I say, see, I'm going to go down to a deli, but instead I'm at a strip club getting lap dances. How about that?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm...
No, that is what you're saying. How about if I lie when it's just convenient?
Nice.
Like, why don't I go down to the Harley store and tell you I'm at the soup kitchen? Oh, I gotta go.
But we're doing it.
I gotta go, all right? Bye. Hello?
Your wife just called me and told me that we have to cancel the open house on Sunday.
Yeah.
Next time, could you two please get your facts straight before you waste my time? I have a lot of other clients that I'm dealing with.
Next time, why don't you make sure that you're talking to the other person who owns the house? Why don't you try that one?
Okay. First of all, your name is not on the mortgage. It's just her name on the mortgage. So obviously you didn't put any money down to buy this house. Just she did, and you just moved in. So
well,
if
listen,
she
my
wants
name
to...
is on every check that goes to every mortgage payment. So why don't you mind your business?
All right. Well, what if we put you on the radio then?
What?
This is Danielle Monaro from Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. You just got phone tapped.
Yes. I'm having a heart attack here. Oh, my God. God, you guys are going to kill me.
The Elvis Duran phone tap.
There you go. Thank you, Danielle. Another award-winning phone tap. That was your free money phone tap, $1,000 worth from our friends at PetMeds.com. Line 6, Lisa. Let's go see what Lisa's all about. Hey, Lisa.
Hey. Oh, my God.
Hey. Look at that. I can tell you're from Staten Island. You got that sass. Zazz.
Yep. Oh, my God. I cannot believe this. I've tried so many times. Oh, my God.
And you
did it, Lisa.
Oh,
you finally did it. It's like now that you won $1,000 with the free money phone tap, now what do? You got to find something new to do. Lisa, thanks to PetMeds.com, $1,000 is coming. $1,000 coming your way across the Verrazano Bridge. You did it, Lisa. Give yourself some credit. $1,000. That doesn't go very far on Staten Island, but you'll find something to do with it, I'm sure.
I'll definitely find something to do with it for sure. I could definitely use it.
Well, Lisa, thank you. Well, thanks for listening to us every day. Now, hold on. We got to get you all set up with your $1,000. It's on the way, okay? And thank you so much to PetMeds.com. Again, use Elvis at checkout. Get 40% off your order, which is insane. PetMeds.com. Another free money phone tap tomorrow. Danielle, you want to do Danielle here?
Yeah.
Oh, Danielle, don't even tell me what's coming up. Don't tell me what's coming up. Just do it.
I'll just do it.
It's all you.
All right, so you guys know Diddy is on trial in New York City facing that 5 federal charges, including sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy. So the jury selection has begun. They are saying opening statements are set for next Monday. And they're saying a key piece of evidence expected to be featured in the case is that video that everybody has seen of Combs assaulting singer Cassie.
Oh, wow,
the judge ruled it was admissible despite objections from Combs' lawyer. So that is good. We're all happy about that. So, according to Rob Shooter, potential jurors are being asked if they're able to handle explicit testimony, that it's going to get graphic, it's going to be very hard, it's going to be very violent, and if those types of things upset you, this is definitely not the trial for you. They were being told that this is going to get ugly very fast. So, yeah. It could be very selective, yeah. So, has any of you seen the movie Sinners yet?
No, I want to.
Okay, I think Spencer saw it last night and he said it was really good. Sinners is set to have a special screening in the city where it is set, Clarksdale, Mississippi. Now, the town is so small, about 15,000 people, they don't even have a movie theater. People in town actually have to go or drive more than an hour to Memphis to go and see the movie that was set in their actual town, which is crazy. So now the mayor says that he's been talking to Warner Brothers. They're going to have a special day where they are all going to get to screen the movie in the town where it's set. So that's pretty cool. Squid Game. Did any of you watch Squid Game season 2?
No.
Well, Squid Game season 3 is on the way.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
And apparently it's the final round. There are things that have been happening in the trailer that have been freaking out really crazy Squid Game fans, so that's cool. And the new Squid Game will be coming out in June. Bad Bunny has announced he's got a world tour on the way. Now, it's going to different countries around the world, but as of now, there's no American dates, nothing in the United States. So you can go to Mexico City or Peru, Japan, Portugal, the United Kingdom, Sweden. Tickets are going to go on sale Friday. Hopefully, he will announce some U.S. dates very soon because I know a lot of people want to see him. Benson Boone is also hitting the road this August for his American Heart Tour. He is going to kick things off in St. Paul on August 22nd. Then he's going to go to Chicago and Boston. He will be in New York's Madison Square Garden on September 5th. Tickets go on sale to the general public for that this Friday at 10 a.m. local time. And if you missed the Met Gala yesterday, it was very, very interesting. A lot of beautiful people hitting the red carpet. Of course, we learned that Rihanna is pregnant with her third child. I did tell you a couple days ago that we thought that's when we were going to find out that she was pregnant, and it's exactly what happened. Doechii was wearing Louis Vuitton from head to toe. Andre 3000 had a piano on his back. And he released a new instrumental album, which, by the way, is called 7 Piano Sketches. So I guess that makes sense. Goes with his costume. Lizzo looked beautiful, channeling Cruella de Vil. She wore a platinum blonde wig. She looked great. Chappell Roan made her Met Gala debut. So a lot of cool people on that red carpet yesterday. So what are we watching? The next 3 episodes of Andor on Disney+. You've got David Spade, Dandelion, Night Court is on, Neighborhood Wars, The Cleaning Lady, and 4 seasons over on Netflix with Gandhi liked, but I don't think she loved. Am I right?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out.
You're very careful. You're very careful with your words. Obviously, something happened and you don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I just don't want to ruin it for anybody.
Yeah. And Elvis is still getting through the first episode, so there's that.
Yeah, I got to get through that. And it's an easy watch, too. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Yeah. So, and that's my Danielle report.
Oh, my God. Oh, Mobland? Is that the one I'm loving?
That's the one you like?
Yeah.
A new episode out Sunday. I haven't watched it yet. Hey, have you guys ever been to Alcatraz when you visited San Francisco?
Yes.
No.
Isn't it? It's fascinating, right?
Cool.
It is, and look, Alcatraz has been there for a long time. Of course, it's no longer a working prison. It's got crazy wildlife living on the island, everything. Now, President Trump says he wants to reopen it as a working prison. What I saw at Alcatraz, it's going to take a lot of money to get that thing up and running again. But it is a fascinating tour, if ever you can get on there. If you're ever going to San Francisco, you need to probably get your tickets ahead of time because you can't just walk to the ferry and go, take me to Alcatraz. But did anyone actually successfully swim from Alcatraz and survive and escape?
Well, somebody did escape, but I don't think they survived. I think what they were able to determine is they drowned in the harbor. I think, if I remember correctly.
Let's see.
Well, President Trump says he wants to house America's most ruthless and violent offenders at Alcatraz.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Can you imagine? Let's turn that into a real deal prison again.
Wow. I mean, how many times, though, have we all said, they should all be just sent to one island, send them all one place,
That's it.
and let them do their thing together?
It used to be Australia.
Yeah, that's how Australia started.
Yeah, penal colony.
When I went on that tour of Alcatraz, it was everything was crumbled. Like there was like toilets off the thing. The walls were exposed. So yeah, it's going to take a lot of money to.
It's creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just creepy.
Is it haunted? Is it supposed to be haunted?
Let's assume it is. I don't know. Look, I want to send you on a cruise to the Caribbean.
To Alcatraz.
But an Alcatraz. You're going on a nice Alcatraz cruise. Put your hands behind your back. Our friends at Norwegian Cruise Line, NCL, they have some of the best routes in and around the Caribbean. If you want to go, I'll give you all the details on how to win one. Coming up.
Want to hear something slightly more unhinged than the morning show?
I'll kill you.
Elvis Duran's After Party.
What is the direction of today's podcast?
A podcast we record daily when the morning show is finished. Listen on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
That's an after party.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
This broadcast is sponsored by PayPal. Let's talk about something that'll make our lives a little smoother. PayPal lets you pay your own way. You could pay in-store, pay online, or pay overtime. Don't just pay. PayPal. Learn more at paypal.com.
Good morning. I know it's hard to wake up because the sun's in your eyes and sometimes life kinda sucks, but you got this. And hey, you never know. There's a million different ways that this whole day could go, so I'm just popping in to say...
What do you call this, coffee? Tastes like poop.
It does. It tastes like crap.
Hello?
emotional show. I got a producer over here screaming in the corner. I got Scary yelling because his eggs are burnt.
Ladies and gentle creatures.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Hey, happy National Teacher Appreciation Day and National Nurses Appreciation Day. But Teacher Appreciation Day, part of Teacher Appreciation Week and month. They deserve more than a month. They deserve like a lifetime. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
I was looking down this list of the top 10 most toughest jobs in America. Any guesses what number one is?
Like a ice fisherman type of person. Or no, like the crab fisherman.
Crab fisherman?
Yeah.
Actually, well, on this list, I'm sure there are different lists, but on this list, firefighters number one.
Oh, that makes sense.
What about an oil driller guy?
Oil worker number 10
Yeah.
is on
How
this
about
list.
police officer?
Yeah.
Let's see. Cop, yes, 5. Number 5. Okay, so on this list, number 1, firefighter. Number 2, construction worker.
Yeah.
Number 3, military members.
Yeah.
Doctors, cops, paramedics, number 6. Astronaut, number 7. Well, I don't know. Katy Perry seemed to do okay. I don't know.
She's not an astronaut.
Don't help the situation.
Okay, sorry. Okay, farmer, number 8. Number 9, air traffic controller. Number 10, oil worker. Teacher tied for 16th.
Wow, I would think I would be up there.
Yeah, and astronaut's number 7. Teacher's number 16. Also, roofer, electrician, home builder, engineer, teacher, pilot, lawyer, woodworker, drywall installer. I don't know.
Elvis Duran, they forgot radio program host.
I don't know. What about you? The morning host. So that's the list of most dangerous jobs.
You're right.
I don't know. Hey, I know it's a day early, but every Wednesday, Gandhi releases her Sauce on the Side podcast. What do you have coming up this week?
Oh, so we know Mother's Day is on Sunday, and I had my mom on. So I'm excited for you guys to hear my mother.
I love your mom.
She's the cutest.
Oh, thanks. I love her. She's great.
She is really, really sweet. You actually said something about your mom. We were talking earlier about this. Like, I'm not a parent, but I know Danielle is and Frog is. The FAFO, the FAFO parenting trend.
Yes.
F around and find up. Find out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So my parents, I was the third kid, so I was the FAFO kid.
Okay.
Like, okay, that stove's hot. Go ahead, touch it. Find out.
Yep.
With my older brothers, no. Oh, you can't touch that.
Right.
When it's hot.
Without a doubt.
But you're saying your mother actually raised you with that philosophy a little bit, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We talk about this in the podcast. She says her and my dad, and they both agree on this, that they raised us with benign neglect. And
neglect. Explain
that. That they were very hands off about a lot of things. They were really involved in school, but when it came to everything else, it was sort of like, you know what? You're going to learn by finding out. We're not going to sit here and tell you over and over what to do and what not to do. I can tell you a million times, don't light a match. Light the match and figure out when you burn yourself that you're not going to do that again, because they said that was just a better way for us to learn. And I asked them because I don't remember even seeing pictures or anything of the house being baby proofed. And I remember being able to just I had access to everything, like, bug sprays and scissors and knives and whatever. And my mom said, well, yeah, you moved in with us. We were not moving into your home. So we left things as they were, and it was just up to us and you to figure out what to touch and what not to touch. And of course, there were a lot of, bumps and bruises and scrapes along the way. But in their opinion, they think that it made us, I believe they say, fiercely independent when we were young.
Good. Did your mother actually use the term F around and find out?
Of course not. She's so proper. She would never say something like that. But she will say, you want to fall down the steps? Okay. You were soft and bouncy. You bounce back. You're fine.
Oh, okay. I think I like that philosophy. What about you, Frog?
I had a household of one parent was FAFO and the other one tried to save me. So my dad was like, you want to do that? Go ahead. Find out. My mom's like, no. And then I realized that when we raised Caden, it was kind of like that. I was more of the, all right, fine, do it. Find out. You'll trust me. You won't do it but once. And Lisa was always, she tried to save him. And maybe that was good that he had a little bit of both. But I was very much the, hey, you'll do it one time. And after you do it once, you probably won't do it again.
Yeah.
So go right ahead. Within reason, obviously.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead, run out in front of that car coming down the street.
That's a different, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Anyway, so Sauce on the Side out Wednesday. Tomorrow, you actually get to meet Gandhi's mom, who is just a delight. I love her. She's really great. I really like her a lot. All right, so that's on the podcast opening tomorrow. Let's see. Oh, we were talking about a cruise. Norwegian does it better than anyone when it comes to cruising the Caribbean. I know that Danielle, you have a Norwegian cruise coming up to the Caribbean, right? This summer?
we're actually going to be going on a 3-day cruise. They do like 3-day, 4-day cruises out of Miami to the Caribbean, and goes to a great Stirrup Cay and then Nassau. So we'll be in the Bahamas, and it's Norwegian Gem that goes there. So we can't wait. I've never done like a 3 or 4 day cruise. We usually do like a whole week. So it's going to be interesting to see the difference, but we can't wait. We're so excited.
Wow. So 4 days? What 4 days, 3 nights?
Yeah, it's 4 days, 3 nights.
On Gem. So that's out of Miami. Miami, most of my favorite NCL cruises are in and out of Miami. And what's great about that is you have Miami. So you don't have to fly in the day your cruise leaves. Fly in a couple of days early.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're flying in 3 days early. We're going to do 3 days over there and then 3 days on the ship. That's
the way to do it.
Yeah,
spend a couple of days before and after your Norwegian cruise. All right, so if you want to do the Bahamas, Bermuda, all over the Caribbean, they got it covered. Norwegian is the best way to go at ncl.com. If you want to win your Caribbean trip from Norwegian Cruise Line, just simply go to elvisduran.com and enter it. All the rules are there. We're going to give you a 7-day cruise. Danielle is just doing a few because she's a busy woman.
Oh, that's fine.
We want you to really relax on the 7-day Norwegian cruise to the Caribbean. Enter to win and get all the rules right now at elvisduran.com because Norwegian, let's face it, you can actually experience more at sea with our friends at Norwegian. Yes, Nate?
I was watching something on Amazon Prime, and you know how they interrupt things with commercials?
Yeah.
Norwegian sponsored whatever I was watching. And that Eric Stone Street, he's a pretty good spokesperson. I really is. He does a great job. We chose him.
What did you see him do?
Very nice.
He's just so personable, right? Like you see him on this ship, and I could totally see him while I'm cruising. And he's just such a nice guy. I don't know. I feel like they just chose the exact right person. I mean, we had to pass the torch to anybody, I'm really glad it was Eric Stone Street.
Nice. We'll get him in here. Let's talk to him. Okay. Let's get him on the show. And you guys didn't know this, but we sent him a nice bottle of champagne to congratulate him on becoming a godparent.
That's nice.
Yeah,
that was nice of us.
Eric Stone Street, of course, the godparent of Norwegian Aqua, I do believe. Mm-hmm. And we sent him some champagne. How cool is that? Why is mystical shake your ass up on my computer screen?
Oh, that was me. When I was in Tenerife and the Canary Islands, we were out at a club one night, and that song came on, and it just took me back. I'm like, oh my God, this is a banger from old school, the year 2000.
All right, I tell you what, let's get the 3 things. Turn that down. The 3 things we need to know from Gandhi, and then the next thing you'll hear after Gandhi will be "Shake Your Ass" by Mystical.
But watch yourself.
Relax yourself.
I wish you could play the real version.
Yeah, no. We cannot play with the opening lines. Where he walks in with this thing in his hand. All that kind of
stuff. They edited that right out. They changed that quite drastically.
That's a no-brainer. All right, let's do 3 things, and then we're going to shake our asses. It's going to be kind of nice. Okay, go right ahead, Gandhi. You're up.
All right, the Real ID deadline tomorrow. The Trump administration says all states will need to comply by that May 7th deadline. Real ID is an enhanced security driver's license that will be needed to board any domestic airline flight in lieu of a passport. If you want to get into a federal building, you'll also need to have that Real ID. Some states are complaining of long lines at the DMV, so plan ahead. And don't forget, many places, if not most of them, require you to have an appointment before you just show up and try to get your ID. So good luck. We've been talking about the issues at Newark Airport. They're a little bit scarier than they were first reported. A lot of workers actually walked off the job because of safety concerns. It turns out that air traffic controllers briefly lost communications with planes under their control. They were unable to see, hear, or talk to them last week, according to officials. The incident happened on April 28th and led to multiple employees going on trauma leave, which is what contributed to hundreds of delayed flights. The airport is one of the busiest in this area. It's been battling staffing shortages for more than a week. U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy said Monday that contact with air traffic was lost, but it did not mean that the planes were going to crash. I think it's making people a little bit nervous.
A lot bit nervous.
A lot bit nervous, yeah.
Yes.
And finally, security cameras always catch some of the craziest things. And one in India, I sent you guys all the video, captured the moment a wandering bull took a parked scooter for a little ride. Footage shows that bull checking out the scooter before putting its front legs on the seat and just scooting around with that thing on. People actually got out of its way. It really looks like this thing was having a good time. The ride ended when the bull dumped the scooter and simply walked away uninjured after it hit a dumpster. And those are your 3 things.
It is a fun video.
Yeah.
I like that. And those are your 3 things. All right. Do you want to play Mystical? Should I play this for you?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
Vanna White, right here.
Thank you.
Your TV royalty.
Oh, that's so sweet of you to say.
Does it embarrass you to hear that?
No, are you kidding? After 42 years, I love hearing that.
That feeling of owning your first Mercedes-Benz is hard to believe, but it's real. From the leather stitching to the iconic design, every element of a Mercedes lives up to its reputation. See for yourself at your local dealer. Offers are waiting.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Banking with Capital One helps you keep more money in your wallet with no fees or minimums on checking accounts and no overdraft fees. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One N.A. member FDIC.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Oh, hi. Is that us? Oh, hi. Hi. Sorry. I was totally caught off guard. I love live radio. You catch us at our worst, and you catch us at our best, and it's hard to figure out which is which sometimes. But
that is true.
We're all here. We're about to go around the room and see what's on the minds of the geniuses that bring you the show every day. Also, we're about to get some sound on here with Garrett. Let's go around the room. I want to see what's on your mind. Is producer Sam coming in?
Ready.
Oh, come on in, producer Sam. I want to start with you, Froggy, in beautiful Jacksonville, Florida. What is on your mind today?
You know, I don't know whether to be upset or whether to be thankful. So yesterday, Lisa and Danielle went to Disney Springs in Orlando. They're going back to Disney World today. But they called me last night and said, hey, we got our Mother's Day gifts. I'm like, what? Mother's Day's not till Sunday. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we went ahead and bought them today. And so I realized that it's kind of done me a favor and that I now don't have to go do that, which is great. But I also enjoy going to do that. So I don't know whether to be upset or whether to applaud them and say thank you. What say you, Elvis Duran?
I don't know. Let's take a vote. Daniel, you can't vote. You're part of the problem.
I know I can't. Sorry.
Someone help me. I don't know.
Gandhi, should I be mad or should I be like, yeah, you know what? They did kind of took one thing off my to-do list.
I think you could be both because you wanted to get them your own gift from your heart, but... Right. You know, they kind of took that away from you, but then also it makes it easy. So,
okay,
but they do this at Christmas too. They do this at Christmas too. They buy themselves gifts and they wrap them and put it under and then they open them up and pretend to be like surprised.
Right.
And I'll tell you, Froggy's got nothing coming from his heart, so we're all good.
Oh, wow! Wow!
Oh God!
Yeah.
He knows I love him.
And now, you always think that you can say he knows I love him, and that's going to negate everything you just said.
Because it's Froggy, and he knows what I mean.
You just broke my
it's
heart,
all good. It's all good.
My God.
I hurt your feelings. So sorry. So sorry.
All right. So what'd you get yourself?
Oh, what did I get myself? I'll tell you on Monday after Mother's Day.
After you surprise yourself.
All right.
After I surprise myself.
Surprise yourself with it. Gandhi, what's up with you today?
I want to encourage everybody to do things that you've done a bunch of times with people who have not done that thing because it's so fun to watch somebody experience that joy that you had. So I've really been into conveyor belt sushi lately. It's like my favorite.
I love it. Take me.
I would love to take you. Let's do it. I've taken 2 people who never did it before, and it was like watching a kid in a candy shop. They were so excited, 1, at the food coming by, but then 2, at the robot that brings you your drinks and takes the trash away. They loved it, and it was even more, I love it anyway, but it's even more fun to experience things with somebody who hasn't done it before. So do it. Take a newbie.
I mean, I've done conveyor belt sushi before, but I've never had a trash bot come by. That sounds like fun.
And it plays a song. It's so cute.
We need more of that in our lives. All right, yeah, so share the stuff that turns you on with other people. Maybe it'll turn them on too. Hey, producer Sam, what's up with you?
Well, given what today is, I just had to shout out my roommate before my husband, and her name is Marion, and she is a teacher in Brooklyn. She teaches middle school, and living with a teacher, I will never look at that career the same way again. Because what's that old trope? People who don't know, they're like, oh, they get their summers off. This woman did not have summers off. She did not have her nights off because she cares so much about her kids that she was constantly planning the next thing, or she was on the phone with them late at night helping with tutoring or even some personal problems. So teachers, you guys are freaking awesome. I'm so glad I got to live with one so I could take a peek behind the curtain. Marianne, I miss you, girl. And nurses, don't come for me. I just didn't live with a nurse. You are awesome as well.
Okay, look, it is Nurses Appreciation Month and Teachers Appreciation Month. It's also Corrections Officer Month. Can you imagine?
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine what a prison would be like if they didn't have corrections officers in there?
I'll live with one of those next.
It'd be like this asylum we're running here. It would be awful. So thank you. We appreciate you. Hey, Nate, what's up with you?
Okay, I got a lot of valuable stuff at my desk. I got, items to give away. I've got signed albums. You know what somebody stole?
What?
The wand from the Swiffer duster.
Just the wand?
Just the wand.
Just the wand?
Hell no.
Like, what the hell? Why would you just take that?
That's so weird.
Seriously. And that's something that we desperately need. Mike and Rupert here, they went out of their way to order me one because this place was dusty, and some dumbass steals it. Who does that? What has been stolen from your desk?
A dumbass stole your wand.
And this crap happens at every other office, too.
Yeah.
What's missing on your desk today?
Oh, all my Starburst went missing, Nate. I wonder who did that.
Yeah, exactly.
I only ate the red ones.
And the M&Ms. Nate, who took the M&Ms?
What dumbass ate those?
Diamond ate the M&Ms, I'll tell you that.
Hey, did your mother ever figure out the M&Ms thing you surprised her with on her table?
She still hasn't figured it out. She still doesn't know.
Well, don't say it out loud. She doesn't listen to the show, does she?
I don't think so. No, I don't.
Okay. Yeah, those really cool plastic champagne bottles of M&Ms that have our pictures on the M&Ms. He put one of those in the middle of his mother's dining room table, and she still hasn't noticed her son is on these M&Ms in her house.
It looked great as a centerpiece. Anyway, she'll find out at some point.
She'll figure it out when she starts eating her little son's head.
Yeah.
What are you all about today, Scary?
Well, it is Teachers Appreciation Day as part of the larger Teachers Appreciation Week, and I have a lot of teachers in my life. My sister, Jennifer Scary. Happy Teachers Appreciation to you, and my cousin, Nicole Cleary, amongst other people. Wow, this is crazy. And I just want to say I do appreciate what you've done. And as I've learned later in life, because back in the day, I never used to appreciate teachers as much. So yes, so now I appreciate teachers more than ever. I see you. You are seen.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
You can't say it enough. We appreciate your teachers and nurses and corrections officers. See, if you forget one of them, you get yelled at. And Danielle, what's up with you?
All right, you guys know how much I love my Broadway and the performing arts, so this is pretty cool. AMDA, the American Musical and Dramatic Academy, is teaming up with our friends at iHeartRadio Broadway. I'm one of those friends, by the way. And they are doing this cool competition. It's open to high school students and U.S. residents. If you can sing, if you can dance, if you can act, it's the ultimate talent competition. It's nationwide, and they are searching for rising stars in the performing arts. So if you go to iHeartAMDA.com, I'll post it for you. There's rules. You pick your specific category. You submit your performance video for it. And they're giving away 3 full tuition scholarships to winners. And then you have a chance to be flown to New York City and to perform at Broadway in Bryant Park this July alongside some of the biggest names on Broadway. How cool is that?
Oh, that's awesome.
That's very cool.
Yeah, isn't it awesome? And it's completely free to enter. No purchase necessary. Again, iHeartAMDA.com for all your info, but I will post it for you.
Yeah, please post it. No one's going to remember how to put that
so
in
cool.
there.
I love that we do this, though.
And, being a part of Broadway in the Park is a huge thing in New York City.
So,
make sure you enter today. Just watch Radio Danielle. Is that it? Radio Danielle?
Radio Danielle Monaro. I will post it. And iHeart Broadway will. Yeah, iHeart Broadway will post it as well.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks for bringing that up.
You're welcome.
Sound. We've got Garrett.
Yep.
Garrett,
good morning.
What do you got going on?
All right, so Danielle was talking about Andre 3000 being at the Met Gala last night, having a piano on his back, and it's because he has a new album where he's just playing the piano. So it's called 7 Piano Sketches, and this is Blueberry Sessions. No singing.
That's it? Where's the flute?
I guess he put it on the shelf.
Oh.
So the album's all piano.
That's why he wore a piano on his back, because he released that.
And then Miley did her own little pop-up surprise show last night, and we got a preview of what her album might sound like. This is called More to Lose.
You says, I wish it wasn't true now. I knew someday the one would have to choose. I just thought we had more to lose.
There you go. I don't know when her album's coming out, but that's one of the songs going to be on that album. So let's move over to this kid in Kentucky. He wanted to have a carnival at his house. So what does he do? He takes his mom's phone and buys 30 cases of Dum Dum lollipops.
I just panicked, and then when I saw what the number was, I just about fainted. This was just a fluke thing that happened. He told me that he wanted to have a carnival, and he was ordering the Dum Dums as prizes for his carnival. So, again, he was being friendly. He was being kind to his friends.
30 cases of Dum Dums, by the way, on Amazon.
How many?
About $4,000.
Oh.
Oh, my God. Okay.
And it's over 70,000 lollipops right there. All right. So this woman right here decided to go on a roller coaster via virtual reality. So she put on the VR glasses and helmet, and she's at home with her family, and listen to her excitement as she rides the roller coaster.
I want to do it.
All right.
That's so cool.
And then Danielle is going to Disney in just a few hours. So this guy on TikTok decided to talk about taking his family of 5 to Disney the other day and how much it cost him.
Before we even got into the park, it cost me $30 just for parking. Tickets for a family of 5 with one child under 10 was $974. Right after our first ride, we bought 2 waters and 3 ice creams. After the second ride, they wanted a pretzel and I wanted a beer. We each ended up with a small pizza, each had a side and a small drink. Once we got to Star Wars Land, we had to buy some blue milk. The kids then snuck away and bought some Star Wars Coca-Cola. After the next ride, we went and had a churro, a water, and a margarita. We ended up at the Formata Cocina for some Mexican food. $30 for carnitas, $19 margarita, $8 corn, $30 carne asada, and then each of the kids with drinks and food. The grand total for our day was $1,391.91.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But
what was the total again?
About almost $2,000.
$1,391.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was almost $1,400.
For a day.
Oh my
For one
God.
day.
People online said he didn't plan properly, so there are ways to make it cheaper, but
Yes.
that's what a normal person that doesn't do any planning going to Disney World costs.
You can do Disney on a budget. There is a way to do that.
Can you bring stacks in?
I don't know. Maybe
There's
if
ways
you have
around
it in
it,
a
yes.
bag. There's ways around it. Yeah.
You're going to
I
be
don't
walking
know.
funny, but yeah, you can take them in there.
I keep forgetting Gandhi has never been.
Yeah.
We've got to take her. Come on, Danielle.
I'm ready. Let's go.
I'm
You
in.
promised we could do that. So Danielle is in Orlando today. She was at Disney Springs last night. She and her friend Lisa are going to Epcot later
Yep.
on today.
And Magic Kingdom. Don't forget the Magic Kingdom.
I love that. Last time we were at Epcot, we met a couple. They live in Orlando. They moved to Orlando because they love Disney. They go every single day.
That's what?
Just to walk.
Wow.
Well, no, Epcot is a little different than the rest of the parks. I mean, there are places to go and sit and have lunch and walk. You get exercise.
Yep.
So what were you going to complain about, Pop?
Well, no, once you put it in those terms, right? It's once you're just going there for a walk, I think that's actually great.
Okay, good. I'm glad you turned that around. You're like, that's great.
Had to backpedal real quick on that one.
But aren't you seeing the same thing over and over and over again?
There's always something different. And if you're in Epcot, you can go to all the different countries.
Life has so many experiences outside of that bubble.
Scary. So many people go to Central Park every single day and go for a walk.
Hell yeah.
That's what we're pointing out. It's not like you ride the same ride every day. That's not
No,
what we're
you don't
talking
have to. You could be in Epcot and not go on one ride and be there all day long. There's so much to do.
It's also just beautiful, and it's nice to go outside and see people experiencing joy.
Yeah.
But it's so crowded.
Oh
okay,
my
okay.
gosh.
Between you and Scary,
This is like Bah Humbug Central over here.
I know. Why don't you guys just shut up?
Well, I mean, why don't you check out Epic right down the street? You got a brand new park that nobody's seen before.
Can't we do it all?
Go to Epic.
Yeah, I would
You
do
can
that
do
too.
it all.
Epic Universe, of
Hell
course.
yeah.
Okay. Just to frame this, I'm talking about a couple that lives in Orlando and goes every day.
Yeah.
That's their exercise. They go see. They have friends that work there, and they have lunch. Many places have lunch. I don't know why everyone's so.
Jeez.
Shut up, both of you.
You've got an annual pass. That's amazing.
It's
to
their
do.
neighborhood. It's their. I get it. Now.
Okay.
I understand.
I get it.
Okay.
I get
Now
it.
it's all making sense.
I don't care if you get it at this point. Just moving
Whatever.
on. Let's Danielle. Come on, liven this room up.
Oh my God!
Try to erase all the negativity.
Enough with Scary.
You're like one of those two old men on that old Muppet show.
Steiger and Waldorf.
Yeah. Well, okay, they live. They live in our studio right now. Yes, Froggy.
I just got a friend who texted me. My buddy Albert says, you can bring snacks into Disney. I bring bags of barbecue chips, Uncrustables, and water bottles filled with vodka.
Oh, wow.
So,
all right.
you can bring snacks into Disney.
There you go.
You go, Albert.
Uncrustables and vodka. That sounds like a lunch. All right, Danielle, it's all up to you. What's going on?
All right, so I told you guys not too long ago that there was a bidding war for Mr. Beast and James Patterson's book. And somebody has now won the bidding war, HarperCollins. The publisher announced yesterday that the two are officially joining forces on a new book that they will be publishing next year. I am sure they got a buttload of money for that one, so I'll keep you posted as soon as I find out exactly how much, because I'm sure we'll find out. So this is scary. A man drove through the gates of Jennifer Aniston's house in Los Angeles yesterday. She was home at the time. She is okay, thank goodness. Her security held the man at gunpoint until the police came and arrested him. It's not known what he was booked for, but cops believe the driver was in his 70s. Now, LA has a dedicated celebrity stalker squad. Did you guys know that? It's actually called the Threat Management Unit. Yeah. Yikes. And it's specifically because they have a lot of these problems that happen all the time. So they're investigating, and I will keep you posted.
So we were reading that story last night, and Alex said, but read that again. I said, okay. Her security guy held the guy at gunpoint. She's like, does Jennifer Aniston have a security guy living there? I mean, is she living a life where she always has like a security person like living
possibly
at the house?
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Or like,
can you imagine?
Or outside, like outside of the, right by the property, not like right in her house. You never know.
But if you have people
Scary.
crashing through the gate.
Yep.
Exactly. It's scary. You need a security guy near your apartment.
He would love a life like that. Are you kidding me? It's his dream. So, any of you going to see Noel and Liam Gallagher together for their Oasis reunion? Anyone?
I would like to, but I'm nervous that it's just not going to happen, and I'm going to waste my day trying to see.
That's the problem.
It's going to be like Fire Festival. I don't know if it's going to happen.
Right. The problem is the two of them are always fighting, and so people are like, is it going to happen?
Right.
So, apparently, organizers are doing everything they can to keep the brothers totally separated backstage. That includes separate quarters, separate VIP lists for friends, separate after parties, that they're only going to see each other on stage so that they make sure the performances actually happen. So I guess we'll see. We'll see how it goes down. Bad Bunny has announced he's got a new world tour on the way. The only problem is it's not coming to the U.S. yet, or he hasn't announced the U.S. dates. Mexico City, you've got Peru, Japan, Spain, Portugal, the United Kingdom, Costa Rica, all places like that. Tickets are going on sale this Friday. And then also, we've got Benson Boone going out on tour. His tour will be called the American Heart Tour. He's kicking things off in St. Paul on August 22nd. He's going to Chicago, Boston. He will be at New York's Madison Square Garden on September 5th. He's wrapping that tour up October 8th, and tickets go on sale to the general public this Friday, 10 a.m. local time. So if you missed the Met Gala yesterday, it was lovely. The dress code was tailored for you. It was celebrating superfine tailoring black style, and people looked amazing. If you didn't see, we had talked about Rihanna possibly letting us know that she's pregnant with her third at the Met Gala, and that is exactly what happened. Andre 3000, we talked about that piano he wore on his back to kind of announce his new instrumental album, 7 Piano Sketches. Janelle Monáe looked beautiful. Lizzo, she was channeling her inner Cruella de Vil. Doechii was outfitted in Louis Vuitton from head to toe. Shakira had this gorgeous pink dress that trailed behind her. Chappell Roan, Cardi B, Nicole Kidman. I mean, they were all there, and they all looked beautiful. The next 3 episodes of Andor on Disney Plus today. You've got David Spade's Dandelion, Night Court, Parent Wars, and Netflix has 4 seasons if you want to check it out. And that is my Danielle report.
If you love the morning show, it's a good idea to follow our socials.
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
At Elvis Duran Show.
Follow them today.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
You're here to keep us going, keep the world moving.
Give it to me.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
I love taking food home from a restaurant. Some people won't do it. Some people refuse. Why are you sniffing your underarm again today, Nate?
I didn't get a new deodorant, so I had to use the Old Spice again, and it's sorry.
Not working for you?
Not working.
Okay,
Little oniony.
We were talking about this the other day. People go for lunch, whatever, and some people don't wrap their food to go. They don't like doggy bags.
Right.
I love them. I'm eating this enchilada from my Cinco de Mayo lunch yesterday. It's so good. Of course, it's not the same as it was when it came out to the table. I know that. I just, zapped it for a few minutes or for a minute, and it's nice and warm. But you guys still take food home. I know, Gandhi, you love taking food home, don't you?
Leftovers are my favorite food group.
Me too.
Me too.
Hell yeah. I cannot believe when people don't do it. I'm like, what do you mean you're just leaving that behind? What?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So we celebrated Cinco de Mayo with some of our best friends at this restaurant called La Colina. It's called La Colina Mexican Cantina. It's in Warren, New Jersey. They have a couple locations. That's the one we went to. We had the best time. Everyone there was so festive and happy. They were working their asses off. It was a busy day, of course. So the restaurant put out the Cinco de Mayo thank you video. Thank you to all of our amazing customers for stopping by yesterday. And we're all over it.
Oh,
There's
nice.
us dancing and hanging out. And
that's so cool.
Crazy. So thank you. Thank you for featuring us in your video. But it looks like they had a late night because we were there for late lunch. And I bet they were just totally packed. Did anyone else enjoy some Cinco de Mayo festivities? Am I the only one?
I ordered tacos and loved it.
That counts.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
okay.
that counts.
I had pizza. That doesn't
well.
count, but I had pizza.
And no matter what you eat, it's the 5th of May, no matter
Right.
no matter what. So you're good.
Yeah.
All right, so there's that. Also, we were talking earlier about how you can win a cruise on Norwegian to the Caribbean. A 7-day cruise. It's pretty easy to do. Just go to elvisduran.com, the rules, and enter to win right there. Let's see, something else I had on my... Oh, we were talking about Jennifer Aniston having a security guard basically living on her property. And he's the one who saved her when a guy crashed through her gate in his car. We're like, oh, that's what the celebrities do. So every once in a while, our friend Dina with the pink hair, she'll actually go to your house and do your hair if you have like an event or something.
Yeah, of course.
And Gandhi had this the other day, right? She came to your house.
She came over yesterday and she did my hair, but it wasn't a hair and makeup thing. It was just like a hair dye and cut and get it together. And
But at your house.
loved it at my apartment, and it was... I think I'm spoiled now, and I just want it all the time. I never want to go anywhere else but have Dina in my home doing things for me. It was great.
That's the thing. People who can do their service with you at your house, that's the premium. For instance, when we have our friend Curly Sue, she is our dog groomer. She comes to the house. As a matter of fact, she moved to Florida, but she's still going to come up every month and hang out with some of her clients. We're one of them. At the house rather than taking them to the place.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate luxurious thing you could do for yourself.
Absolutely. I want to one day, this is my goal in life, I want to be able to get a massage in my home. That sounds like heaven to me. I can pick
You
my
can
own.
do that now.
I know.
Yeah, you can
but
do that,
They're
yeah.
way more expensive than if you just go into the place.
True, but...
And then I'm like, could this get sketchy? I don't know what's going on here, but we'll see. Like, what if a super hot guy shows up and he's just rubbing me in my house? That's kind of weird, right?
Then you know what you do? You sit there and let the super hot guy rub you in your house.
Okay.
I don't know. I think that more and more businesses should hop on a truck and deliver services.
Yes.
I mean, now, look at all the food you can get at food trucks. I mean, they don't always come to your house, but I know our Scream truck comes to your house.
Oh, I want to get the Scream truck in our neighborhood.
There's that. But we need more of that in our lives.
I know that there are personal chefs who will, make food maybe at the beginning of the week, and you can have that. Are there people that will come to your house every day and cook
Yes.
for you?
Oh,
If you
of
pay for
course. If you pay for it.
Well. Maybe that'll
Yeah, I
be
know.
before the masseuse.
And before you know it, Gandhi's going to have like a team of 50 people in her apartment every day.
I'm never going to leave. It'll be
We
great.
want to put Dina on retainer. We're trying to figure out how much that would cost if we just, put her on retainer and had her all the time.
Right.
That would be awesome.
Because we harass her all the time, and we always show up, and she's so flexible and amazing with her schedule.
Yeah.
But we need to just co-opt her somehow.
Yeah.
What up, Scary?
This might sound lazy, but I know a guy who started a business
Not from you.
where he brings a car wash to your house. He brings a truck with
I don't
all these
think that's
hoses
lazy
on
at
it
all.
and a bunch of people, and they literally give you a car wash in front of your house.
That's kind of awesome.
I'm telling you, if you're looking for a side hustle or something new to do, rather than the career you're in now, offering convenience is where it's at. And I know a lot of people listening are thinking, well, no, that's very expensive. There are people out there that will pay. like Scary.
I'll pay top
wash his
dollar
car.
if I could be lazy.
Oh, like-
anything.
What's up, Gandhi?
A mani-pedi at your home, I would love that.
Oh,
it
yes.
takes so long. You could be like doing other things, doing laundry. And also, every single one of these things, to your point, Scary, it's all lazy.
Yeah.
Us not leaving the
I'll
home.
pay top dollar if I could be lazy.
Oh, yeah.
It's not lazy. It's convenience.
Convenient. Yeah.
Exactly. What's
Some
up,
of it is
Nate?
just getting time back. Sorry, Nate. Like you know what I mean? Like if you can pay for someone to come and mow your lawn and do the gardening and all that, that takes a long time. If you can afford it and you can get time back,
Hell
for
yeah.
me, unless you really enjoy doing that, like I don't enjoy mowing the lawn. I'd rather have someone come do it.
Well, that's the point. Like, I really enjoy actually putting together stuff from IKEA or a box of a desk that you have to assemble yourself.
Yeah, me too.
I look at it like a puzzle, and there's people out there saying, "Oh God, I got to put this desk together." Sign me up, pay me. I will gladly. I am a whiz with an Allen wrench.
You can start up your own company. Start your own company. Nate does it.
I will gladly, please.
No, Nate does it, or let's call it whiz with an Allen wrench.
Yes, seriously. I love doing stuff like that, and people look at it like a chore. I'm like, are you kidding? It's like adult Legos. Give me that. I will gladly do it for you. But pay me.
All right, so that's where it's at. I mean, it is. You do pay a premium a lot of times. The thing is, they should multitask. For instance, Dina with the pink hair. Not only does she do hair and all that, but she also does like card readings and things.
She does, and candles, and she makes beautiful, amazing candles.
She's a
So
medium.
she could be a medium, and she could do that, like tell you what your future looks like, or whatever.
While
and then
cutting
she
your
could,
hair.
well, and lighting a candle that she made.
I used to be a medium.
I love her.
What are you now?
A large. And stop eating.
Oh, this is what else we need. We need Froggy to come to your house, and for a premium price, he'll be a comedian in your living room.
Why not? Want to hear all about the weird, wild stories you didn't learn in school? Let my best friend Patty Steele and her podcast, The Backstory with Patty Steele, be your guide. What are you working on, Patty?
Well, here's the deal, Elvis. Imagine your dad wanting to include you in everything he does, from the movies he makes to his serious drug issues. This is about Robert Downey Jr. and his evolution from movie star to prison inmate and back to superstar.
The Backstory with Patty Steele. New episodes every Tuesday and Friday. Listen on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts. America's heroes need our help. Let's do good in their honor by donating $11 a month to the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. Go to T2T.org. That's T2T.org.
Hey, it's Tate McRae with Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
She's late today. Tate McRae's late. Usually she comes in around the 7 o'clock hour and opens the door, says, "Good morning. Hey, it's Tate McRae." We're like, "We know you're here every day."
What a
And she
rhyme.
says hi. Yeah, she was running late today. Anyway, welcome to the day. I know Danielle is in Orlando, and she's about to go to Epcot and go spend the day walking around, just having fun. And God, I wish we could go with you. So, what are you planning on eating? What, are you going to eat in a country?
Of course, I always eat something in Mexico because that's my favorite country to visit. You know that. And then the UK will probably go into the pub and hang out there for a bit. 'Cause love
Nice.
that. But we want to go on Soarin' today. It's one of our favorites there, so we want to make sure we get on that. But yeah, I plan on just eating a lot. I love the sharing part because you get one and you share it, and then you can have room for something else.
There you
That's
go.
what
Well,
you have
don't
to do while you're here.
Don't eat too much because you need to go on. Is it Guardians of the Universe? Is that the right
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes.
And that always has the line, but I'm wondering what lines are like today.
I don't know because apparently yesterday a lot of people left, and that this was kind of like one of the last slow weeks until until the summer starts. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I did buy the Lightning Lane passes, so I have Lightning Lane for Pirates and Haunted Mansion and Peter Pan's Flight over at.
Oh my God! Hearing you talk about this is making me so jealous.
I'm sorry, over at Magic Kingdom. So I'll be going on all those things today. And I do have a theme. I always have my ear theme from Glinda the Good Ears. I've got new ears. I will be doing the Haunted Mansion theme today.
Oh,
so I'll be
When
dressed
those
like-
on the roller coaster, they'll fly off, Danielle.
No, I will take those
the hat on the boat.
before the roller coaster.
Have a great time. But you're back in Jacksonville tomorrow?
I'll be back in Jacksonville tomorrow, and then I'll be flying home to Newark tomorrow.
Good luck on that.
Good luck.
All right. We'll see you next Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. We have another connection from Gandhi. Gandhi. She gave us a great one earlier on the heels of Cinco de Mayo. It was all Mexican American.
Yeah, well,
people,
just Mexican heritage, yeah.
Mexican heritage people. All right, so here is Connections 44. Let's see if we can figure out what these 4 pieces of sound have in common.
Family motto is never complain, never explain.
Like I bend over backwards and do business deals for the benefit of you guys.
We were right till we weren't.
Wow. They have something. Scary, can you pull it down a little bit? It's a little loud. I'm going to play it again. Scary, can you turn this down a little bit? Okay. I'm going to play it again. I thought I had it, then I didn't. Okay. 4 pieces of sound that have something in common.
It's about that time to break the rhythm and the rhyme. Family motto is never complain, never explain.
Like I bend over backwards and do business deals for the benefit of you guys.
We were right till we weren't.
I don't want to guess out loud because I think I have it, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe not. All right, call us now if you can figure out what those pieces of sound have in common in Connections 44. 800-242-0100. Danielle.
Yes.
You're talking about the Gallagher brothers, Oasis,
yes.
getting back together, but they have a list of rules. They can't look at each other.
Yes, like they're backstage.
Mommy,
trying.
Mommy, he's looking at me. He's looking at me.
God, could you even imagine being their mother?
No.
I would love to see them in concert, though. I mean, if they can actually make it to the stage.
I'd be afraid to buy the tickets just to be safe. You don't know what's going to happen.
There's a great channel on iHeartRadio, the app. It's called Smells Like the 90s. Have you heard it yet? It's really a great channel. Nice. I heard this song on there yesterday. It's Oasis. Wonderful. Excellent. They sound so good. And Champagne Supernova in the sky. That's my other favorite. I know. Wonderwall. Hey, we're trying to get a winner here to figure out Connections number 44 that Gandhi brought in this morning. This is tougher than we thought. Let's go to Kara, line 17. Hi, Kara. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Morning.
Didn't Oasis sound great? I love that song so much. It sounded awesome. Did you figure out the connection?
I think so. Does each clip have the?
Go ahead.
Does each clip have the same letters? Like the Kardashian one had multiple B's.
Oh
wow! That's you know what? That's a very, very creative answer. It's not the correct answer, but it's. I hate that buzzer. It's so negative.
Oh my goodness!
Do have a better way to let them know. So that's not the answer we're looking for. But thank you anyway, Kara. I appreciate you calling.
Thank you so much. I love you all so much.
Good guess.
We love you more. We love you more than you'll ever love us. Okay. Have a good day. Okay. Ariel, calling on line 3. Let's see if Ariel can get it. Hi, Ariel.
Hi. Hello, guys.
Hi.
Good morning.
Morning.
Well, good morning. I'm going to play the Connections one more time. Listen close.
It's about that time to break the rhythm and the rhyme. Family motto is never complain, never explain.
Like I bend over backwards and do business deals for the benefit of you guys.
We were right till we weren't.
What do they have in common, Ariel?
Okay, so I think that they all have idioms, like phrases.
Of the songs?
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Bend over backwards, rhythm and rhyme.
Oh, whoa. Hey, I got to be honest. The answers we're getting in so far, not correct.
Yeah.
But would you stop being so negative?
Sorry. I apologize.
What the hell?
Scary, stop it. But that's a good creative answer.
Yeah,
it's not
it
the one
is.
we're looking for, though. It's not the one. But thank you, Ariel. I appreciate you listening to us, though. You have a good day, too. Thank you. Maria, line 8. Those 4 pieces of sound have something in common. What is it? Do you know?
Hi. I thought that it might have to do with everyone having been involved in a sex tape scandal.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Wait, there's a Marky Mark sex tape? Because I want to see that one.
Yeah, me too.
What?
I wait a second, did I
wasn't
miss that one?
sure, but I'm a Kardashian fan, so I know there's one there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Interesting.
there's a little royalty rolling in there, too. I wonder if he's doing it.
Yep.
That is not the answer, but once again, a creative answer that I love.
Yeah, absolutely.
Scary, play a negative sound effect. She got it wrong.
Wrong.
try again, dumbass.
Oh my God.
Stop that.
Oh my God.
You told me to
That's
listen.
terrible.
Why are you such a jerk?
Oh.
All right, Maria, don't listen to him.
This is the
But
first
thank
time
you.
I've ever gotten through. I've been listening to you guys for my whole entire life.
Well,
since
thank
I'm
you.
16. And
And then-
I got the bad sound from Scary.
I know.
Yeah, seriously.
Scary called you a dumbass.
What a dummy.
Bad taste in our mouth.
Scary,
Give her a t-shirt.
scary.
Be
Stop
nice,
it. Microphone
be
off.
nice.
Turn your microphone off. You're nothing but a cloud of negativity. But we love you, Maria. Thank you for listening. I'm so glad you finally got through.
Love you too. Bye.
Okay, bye. Wrong. Try again, dumbass.
No,
Are you
yeah.
kidding me?
Jerk.
Lori is on line 2. Let's see if she can get this right. 4 pieces of sound. There's a connection here. Lori, hi. How are you feeling today?
Hello. I am feeling wonderful, Elvis. I love you so much.
Oh, I love you as well. And by the way, there's money connected to this. I forgot to mention that. So if you get this right, Lori, you win some cash from Top Dog Law. All right. The connection, those 4
Okay.
pieces of sound, what is it?
They're all people that multiple people in the family are successful. It's a
That's right. There you go.
Famous people with famous siblings. Why not?
Yeah, or famous families. I
Yeah.
mean, that's excellent. You got it. Lori, you just won. You just won some money. Is it the big 5?
It is the big 500.
Good
That's
job.
right. You won $5 million. Okay, no.
O's.
Okay, it's 5. You won $500. $500, all yours.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We love you too. What are you doing today, Lori?
I am on my way to work right now.
How's the weather in Indianapolis today? Because it's really crappy here in New York.
Yeah, it's pretty crappy here, too. It's 58, but I'll take it. So I want to tell you guys the whole story. So
Okay.
I am on my way to work right now, and I harvest organs for transplant.
Oh,
and
absolutely
I did
great.
that because at 27, I lost my husband very tragically and suddenly, and decided to donate his organs, and it was awesome. And I was like, you know what? Somehow, someday, this is going to be my life. And when my girls graduated, I made a pact with them that if they went to college, I would go to college. So at 40, I went back to college and got my physical license.
This is
Wow,
awesome.
this is amazing.
I get a little tear in my eye because this is a fantastic story. Your passion is what drove you back to school, and I love that. And you partnered with your daughters. I mean, and look at what you're doing for a living. I mean, it's a miracle worker job that you're doing.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome. I mean, every day, there are days that suck, trust me, because one person is getting a second chance at life, but the other side of that is that family's going through a tragedy.
Absolutely.
So it's awful, but you have to look at the great part of it, and somebody's getting a second chance at life, and how amazing is that?
That's
Lori, God bless you, and as you are blessing others. There's nothing that makes me cry almost as hard as, military men and women coming home and seeing their dog for the first time in a year. I love those. Those make me cry. But the number one video I love to watch is when someone is getting married and the son couldn't be there because he was tragically taken away in a car accident, but the recipient of the son's heart is at the wedding and they get to listen to it. They
Yeah.
can listen to their son's heart beating. And I mean, it's the most amazing miracle. Science.
Yep.
Science is such a beautiful thing.
And you don't need those parts anymore when you leave. So you might as well
Thank
leave
you,
them to
Danielle.
somebody that you can help. And the easiest thing to do is, honestly, when you're getting your driver's license, they usually say, do you want to be a donor? And you can say yes right then and there and sign up.
I love it.
Absolutely.
What an honor.
And we say in the donor community that, death, when you donate, death is not your final story.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. You know,
I like that.
Lori, how blessed are we to have Lori calling in just to win a
I love it.
silly contest?
Good
It's
job,
amazing. How lucky are we that we met you today, Lori? You changed a lot of people's perspective today.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. $500 on the way. We love you. Hold on one second. And I think in a lot of states right there, we love you too. On the back of your driver's license, you can say, yo, take my organs, please. On the front? On the front, whatever. It's just get it done. Thanks to Top Dog Law, Lori just walked away with $500, and no one deserved it more than her. Completely free for a consultation at Top Dog Law. Car accident, for me, I'm going to do the workman's comp slip and fall.
That's right. You're on company time, Duran. I just want to point that out.
I slipped and fell on iHeart Time. I'm going to own this place. Or a construction accident. You don't know how much those could be worth, and Top Dog Law can help you figure that out. You can find them on Top Dog Law at topdoglaw.com or Top Dog Law on Instagram. How cool is that? Do we have time for 3 things?
Nope.
Moving on. Oh, we don't. God, you get the hour off. You're all good.
Okay, I'll do it tomorrow.
Okay, perfect.
Elvis Duran.
Dear God, what's this woman doing?
And the morning show.
All right, show's done. Let's get out of here. Till next time, say peace out, everybody.
Peace out, everybody.